What's poppin', y'all? It's your girl Unique, and I'm back with another vlog. This one's gonna be real quick because me and Tyson have been at work all day, and this little munchkin back here been at school. Say hey. Anyway, so we wanted to talk about our engagement. First things first, I'm so happy. Like, every time I think about it, I'm just like, can we get married tomorrow? Can we get married tomorrow? Look at his face. So we wanted to tell the story of how we met. And who pursued who?
You pursued me. What? You called me at night. I ain't call you. The reason why I didn't call you because I ain't never had the number. You called me private for some reason.
Let me tell you the amount of BS is in that sentence right there. Who reached out to you? Okay, let's tell them how we met. Tell them how we met.
We met online. I messaged her first on, I don't know, tag, high five, whatever the hell.
Yeah, you were using high five, but everybody that used to use like tag and high five know that high five and tag were essentially the same website. Like, you could cross register, whatever.
Yeah.
So I remember he reached out to me, and I was like, I don't know. And I will never forget. You know what? We need to invite him to the dang on wedding because he is the whole reason why we got started. Corey, shout out to you, Corey. And he was like, girl, just go after him. Like, he cute. Why not? And I was like, you right. You know, but I had to hype myself up. He had to hype me up. And that's from there, the rest is history. Like, we talked literally every single day until something happened. We got to arguing about something stupid.
I want to say, hold on, you skipping way ahead. Like,
Am I?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Something after that, we just talked. No.
It was a break.
Control the camera.
Sorry, technical difficulties.
And on top of that, it wasn't okay. You, like I said, you were skipping way ahead.
How?
After I reached out to her, I started messaging her, whatever it was, tag, high five.
I was on tag. He was on high five.
Whatever. So I asked her for a number. She did not give me her number. She asked me for my number instead. So of course, being a typical dude,
because even Corey told me we get these numbers, okay? We don't let them have our numbers. We ball is in my court, not yours.
Whatever. So I gave her my number. She proceeded to start calling me every night with a private number. And so every time block number or private number showed on my phone, I knew exactly who it was because she would be the only girl to call me with a private number. And sometimes I would literally
so fast.
And every time when she called, I would keep asking her, why do you keep calling me with this block number? Like, I would love to be able to call you myself. And
I don't remember what kind of excuse I gave you. I gave you some BS.
She gave me BS.
No, but
excuses.
the real reason why I didn't give him my number, y'all, that's at the time my dad was living with us. I think because it was my. No, am I skipping ahead?
Yeah, it was your son. I ain't meet you till your junior year. I met you during your junior year.
Yeah, okay.
I started talking to you during your sophomore year.
We started talking sophomore year, but then we stopped talking, and then we talked back again, right?
No, you still skipping ahead. Let me tell it, cause you skipping.
I met you.
Skipping.
No, I didn't. I
met you during your junior year. We started talking during your sophomore year. We started talking right before your summer break. For 3 months, we talked on the phone for 3 months without seeing each other. I didn't see you personally until your junior year of high school. So yes, that's how we originally met.
There you go.
We was talking for a good 3 months without even seeing each other. Meaning for 3 months, she kept calling me with block numbers.
Okay, hush. So then,
you hush because you skipping ahead.
No, but
this.
we were.
I got this.
But okay, well, I'm gonna say this: when we first met, like when we linked up, it was like this is my best friend. Like we kicked it a lot.
Yeah, almost. I picked you up from school almost every day. Almost every day.
Bad. Because during my junior year, and he don't know this, my dad came back. Like, around that time, my dad was around. So that's why I didn't call him from, like, the house phone number. That's why he never had it. My dad is freaking crazy. Now I feel bad because my dad actually really liked me a lot.
Yeah.
I think they can hear that, man. Sorry if you can hear the air conditioning. It's turning down. It's sleepy. But yeah, I really think that is why I never called you from the house phone. But then we got to talking, and then we got to arguing junior year.
No, hold up. You still skipping.
How am I skipping?
You still skipping. You need to tell them, okay, when we started hanging out, what was going on when we was hanging out. Not full detail, but the things that we would do. Like, well, I used to pick up after school. I used to be in the car right of line just to pick her up after school. And me and her would go hang out. Me and her would like go to the mall or the movies or go get something to eat. And okay, I didn't have a problem with doing none of that. The problem that I had is after we get done hanging out, I would take her back to her school.
I feel dumb.
Drop her home.
But
the entire time that we was hanging out, we was closer to my house than her school, basically.
You were closer to my house. That's what you mean. Like, to my apartment versus the school. He was like, it didn't never click, and it never dawned on me until he actually asked me, like, yo, where did you live at when we were talking? Like, when we were just cooling and, you know. I was like, right there off of Providence, da-da-da. And he's like, what? What do you mean? Like, I could have just dropped you off at home. I was like, what was I going to say to my dad? You could have just said a friend dropped me off here. And I felt so stupid.
So for a good while, basically almost your whole entire junior year, I had to take her all the way back to her school, which was a good 25 to 30 minutes away from where we was hanging out at. Then taking a good 5-minute ride to her house and dropping her home. I could have went home myself.
It's not a 5 minute. Don't make it sound.
It was a
good 10 to 15. But it was shorter. 15. But it was shorter than taking me back to school. So then, let's talk about the fact that we stopped talking. Let's beat it up, because shoot, we stopped talking for 3 months, and you know, I feel bad because when I told him, I was like, yo, if I stop talking to you, yo, like, I got another dude lined up. But that wasn't really the case. Like,
yes, it was. Don't tell that a lie. Yes, it was. That was the case. Because when you wasn't together when we started talking, we were just
kicking it,
basically.
Kick off your shoes and relax your feet.
So I already knew I met because you was talking to other dudes. I just didn't care.
But he was still talking to other. I didn't know he was still talking to other females.
That's me. I mean, what you
so
expect?
Long story short, you know.
Yeah, we stopped talking for a good 3 months. We got into an argument about something. Neither one of us can't remember what that something is.
And then just know that at the end of the day, we came back together because we're dumb. And we were dumb kids.
We didn't know. We did not come back together.
You ain't gotta tell everything.
I'm telling everything.
I'm cutting it off because you ain't finna tell on me.
That's stuff that you want to tell it, I'll tell it. I ain't got nothing to hide.
I don't like talking about this part because I'm not proud of myself.
Okay. The reason why she's saying she's not proud of herself is because after those 3 months, she reached back out to me and asked me what I've been up to. And I automatically told her, yeah, I missed her. And yes, in them 3 months' time, I was talking to other girls and messing around. And just like she said, she told me that, yeah, if we and her start talking, she'll have another dude lined up. So I automatically knew when we started back talking, she had a boyfriend. But she wouldn't tell me. I even asked her, like, do you have a boyfriend? She told me no. I knew she was lying.
Not my proudest moment.
So I had to trick her into telling me that she had a boyfriend. So I made up a lie one day saying, yeah, I went to the mall and some random girl.
And I really was calling this girl's name like, you talking about such and such? Like, I was ready to fight this girl because it pissed me off so much. But to find out that he like literally tricked me.
Yeah, I literally tricked her. I just said some random girl. I gave a full description of some random girl.
That's when I knew I really cared about him. And long story short, I broke it off with my ex. There was nothing, excuse me. Oh, babe, the QT. Dang. I want some chocolate. Can we stop at the QT up there?
Yeah.
Long story short, there was nothing wrong with the guy that I was dating at the time. He's a sweet person. He's a good person. I wish him, and I don't know if he has a girlfriend, but I wish him nothing but the best. And I apologize for hurting you, breaking your heart. But long story short, after that, in college, I was dating him. So if you ever messed with my boyfriend when I was at college, that's his fault.
It's like
you look at his dumb face.
Like about what? Like 4, 5. Like 4, 5 different girls you talking about here? What? I ain't got nothing to hide. Listen, I was a hoe. I was a hoe. Since 15 years old, well, scratch that. Since 14 years old, I was a hoe. I ain't got nothing to hide.
But you know what? It's okay, because at the end of the day, long story short, 10 toes down, this is who I love, and this is who I'm going to marry. We had a crazy ride, guys. We have argued, fought, cried, laughed, everything together. But oh shit, that light is bright. Hold on, guys. I think the other thing people want to know is like, of course, the date of our wedding. Do you want to tell them?
I mean,
we're not concrete on a
it's not set in place, but that's the date this is the date we're looking for.
So we're looking at May 22nd, 2021. It just feels funny to say like
22nd. I thought it said 23rd.
22nd. That's the Saturday.
Oh.
Yeah. So we're looking at May, but I'm also leaving April as an option, just because it's a lot going on, guys. So, but we wanted to get married around the same time that our anniversary was. So, yeah.
Hope y'all can hear Kyra in the background.
Good job, bud. She probably knows I had the camera on. But, y'all, that is when we're getting married. Far as the wedding goes, right now we are inviting people that are the closest. I mean, aunties, uncles, brothers, sisters, stuff like that. Then from there, once we kind of like figure out our head count, then we're gonna branch out to more people. We just got a limited budget, and I just don't want to spend all this money and end up broke. But I mean, I know at the end of the day, it'll be like a magical moment for me. Well, for us, let me correct myself, for us. I just don't want to spend a whole bunch of money trying to make it happen. So, what else do you want to tell them about us or our wedding? It's going to be lit. It's going to be lit. So, tomorrow we have something that we're going to show you guys. I'm going to take you guys with us tomorrow. But I'm very, very happy and blessed and excited to become Mrs. Tyski Ingram. Don't that sound weird?
Why would you put Tyski in the middle of that? Just
because
Mrs.
it's
Ingram.
Mr. and Mrs. Tyski Ingram. That's what they're gonna say.
No, they're not. They're gonna say Ingram. Mr. and Mrs. Ingram.
No, comment down below if you know what I'm talking about when he's like, I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Tyski Ingram.
Why would he say my first name?
Because you the man.
Why he don't say just Mr. and Mrs. Ingram?
You can tell him he can say that.
That's what he's supposed to say, right? Why would he put my first name in it?
Because that's how it's done. Anyway.
That's who?
I cannot wait to become Miss Unique Ingram. What's up?
So you gonna drop your whole last name?
What's up?
So you dropping your whole last name?
I have not decided what I'm gonna do with my last name yet. I don't use my last name for a whole bunch of stuff except for legal stuff. So, and a part of me doesn't want to drop it just because that's a part of me.
Hyphen it.
I'm not hyphening that. That is too long.
I mean,
Then I'm gonna change Kyra's name to Bradley Dash Ingram.
No, the hell you not.
Exactly. I just want to be Ingram. Leave me alone.
Oh, so that means you dropping your last name then?
You know, most of the time people do like my new name would be Unique Bradley Ingram. But doesn't that sound ugly?
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to drop my last name altogether. That's convenient.
What?
I wonder how many people cut school and go to QT.
All the time. I used to up there. All the time. I used to look and walk across. All the time.
Now,
Couldn't do that, LSS. Couldn't do that. Too many cameras. You try to walk the Arby's there and they just...
Let me catch Kyra doing that. Look at how quiet it got.
What you gonna do if she do?
What you gonna do if she do? That's what she should be more fearful of.
She gotta do it first and they'll let you know.
I don't like it when you say stuff like that. It makes me nervous.
She gonna lose what? She's gonna lose a couple of privileges, that's all. No
Like her
fun.
life?
No.
I like her
She
life.
gonna lose her life for skipping that. She gonna lose her life.
What if she was skipping with a boy?
Oh, she gonna lose her life then. That's life.
Alright, y'all, I'll be right back. All right. I think Kyra gonna come into the store with me.
Mm-hmm.